Welcome back, everybody, to Ultimate CNFT. Mike, aka Mr. Ultimate, here with you today, and we're going to be talking about none other than Sports Alpha Club. I've got some information to share with you as this team continues to push towards their goal of their pre-sale token launch, which is coming up here in October. Oh yeah, I've got some information right here in this Lite paper. This is their sports book section. This is considered their Lite paper. There's a lot of information to go over with. There's also a link to the white paper where you can do some even more DYOR deep dive research on this project. This is a project that I am personally partnered with right here at Ultimate CNFT, as well as my partner Project Risk. These guys are everywhere. They've got some great partnerships. We'll talk about all that. There's some information coming up about this token pre-sale in the month of October. They've been laying the foundation for a very, very long time, and now it's time to come forth to the CNFT space with everything they're going to be doing with their sports betting platform and all of the future plans that they have. I'm excited to get into it. Let's do it right now. All right, jumping into the nuts and bolts of this here Lite paper, incorporating a thriving real-world utility to a CNFT project. The vision statement, harnessing the power of the blockchain to bring betting in all major sports worldwide to Web3 accessible to the biggest and best crypto ecosystems and NFT tokens. The mission statement, right here, building a platform that provides the smoothest of betting experiences in a gradually increasing number of sports worldwide, offering the very best of global sports betting and individual betting statistics and information. Let's jump right down here and meet this team. Here we have Alejandro Navarro, the founder, Carlos Navarro, the co-founder, and Joseph de Gama, the strategic planner. Now you can take a look here at all of the business degrees, all of the in real life experience that these three gentlemen have. As a matter of fact, if you want to know more about them, I did a full 1-hour interview with them right here on Ultimate CNFT. Link will be in the description box below, or you can just scroll through my channel and find that video. It's just a couple back. We had a great time talking about who they are, where they're coming from, why they are creating Sports Alpha Club, and what they're bringing to Cardano and eventually the greater NFT ecosystem. All right, now let's jump right into this here roadmap. Here's a good visualization of this actual roadmap heading all the way deep into 2024. Here are some of the detailed bullet points here. The SAC roadmap, stage 1 is already completed. You can read up on that right here. The SAC roadmap, stage 2, so marketing preps for token pre-sale. This is ongoing. The alpha pre-sale plus the DEX launch is targeted the end of September 23. This has actually been moved forward to October. They're still doing a little bit of growing. They have themselves going up to the CNFT Con. I know it's called something different now, but they're going to be doing a lot of marketing there. They're going to be in-house and of course spreading the word, so that's great. I love the fact that they delayed this at the right time just to allow the community to grow. You know, at Ultimate CNFT, I love to see people take steps in the right direction and make the quick pivots that they need to do for the health of the project. So that's a good little note to know right there as of the making of this video. Here we're in the middle of September 23. So the betting platform build, the target version 1.0 will be completed 31st of January 2024. The initiation of the sports betting, the NFL, of course, NFL being the biggest one here in this country of America right here, on Discord server using Alpha immediately after Alpha launch on the DEX. So you'll be able to use this for NFL betting before they actually build the full-on platform. More details about that later. If you guys want to know more about everything that they're doing, of course, all their social media links will be in the description box below. You can jump in there. I do highly recommend, if you're not a member already of the Discord, go do that. That's where the community and the heartbeat is. They've got a great, robust Discord going in there, and you can always find out more information. So the SAC roadmap, stage 3, register the company in Panama. The gaming license, they're targeted for that in the 1st of January in 2024, so that's early Q1. Now remember, I talked about these two gentlemen being from Panama, and of course being from Panama, they'll have the inside track to be able to create that, have that gaming license. It's a very, very gaming license friendly country. That's a good thing if you're going to be building this. If you're building this here in the United States, you might have a little bit more to overcome, but that's the beauty of having two gentlemen who actually are Panamanian of descent. Now initiate the alpha token sports betting on platform. That's the target also in Q1, the very beginning of Q1 2024. Incorporate all 5 major US leagues, the NFL, college football, NBA, college basketball, and soccer. Of course, the different leagues there. The target also is Q1, early Q1. initiate the monthly revenue payment to the MC holders. What are the MCs? Those are the membership cards. We'll talk a little bit more about those in a moment. That also is being targeted for the same exact time. And the launching of the alpha on the centralized exchange. That is targeted for February of 2024. Now, stage 4, the DeFi protocols, enhancing the value for the alpha and incorporating partners CNFT project token for sports betting. That's quite interesting. You can learn a little bit more about that as we move on here, but they're going to be incorporating other tokens as well. I like that idea because they've already formed a bunch of partnerships here in this space, which is always good to see. And we've got the Wolfpack NFT collection mint. That's coming up in the beginning of next year as well. I'm excited about that. I'd like to know more about that. We've got some information here as we move on. Marketing global brand recognition, target of the 30th of December. So that's at the end of the year. They've got their whole next year plan, which is great. Stage after stage after stage, and hitting targets before they move on to the next one. The international outreach and expansion. Incorporate international sports into the betting platform. Major League Baseball, soccer expansion, tennis, UFC, NHL, golf, and all major regional sports. And they're also targeting to incorporate that into the betting platform. That's the global expansion that we've been talking about here. They're also going to expand the platform to use other crypto ecosystems, Ethereum, Sol, Matic, and so on. We've got a whole bunch of new ones coming up. These guys have plans to reach out into all of these well beyond Cardano, but I know they want to build it first here in Cardano, which of course, you know, I support anything that's good for Cardano and helping this space grow one person at a time. Let's move on. All right, now as we move on down here through this light paper, let's stop and take a look at this coin flip that they have built. The first platform already developed by our experienced dev team. So this is kind of an example of what you can see with some of what the things that they have done already to bring to light. The blockchain technology provides transparency. Of course, it's what we love blockchain for. Builds trust with every flip and is fair and verifiable. Adding other tokens provides CNFT project with further utility. List is growing. They've got Hosky. They've got Alpha Token for the Space Pugs. They've got Bankcoin ADA, Ancient Dragon Alliance, Nebula. That's a great list of partnerships right there. They've done nearly 250K ADA in volume already, and that might even be outdated. It's probably over that by now. Nearly 7,000 flips have already taken place, and the win or lose is 50% chance verifies. There's a little bit of an insight as to what their game devs are already able to do there. Moving on to the sports betting market statistics here. We got a global phenomenon that is continuing to grow. You can pause this and read it right here, but basically what we're saying is that this industry is massively growing. And of course, anybody who has first mover advantage in this particular way, shape, and form, working with Web3, building on a blockchain is going to have a huge leg up on anybody who is already behind and has not yet developed any of the things that are being developed right here in Sports Alpha Club. Let's take a look at some of the statistics here. The market size in 2021 was about 70 billion. The revenue forecast in 2030 is going to be about 180 billion. I think it actually can be a lot more of that. That's in US dollars. It is growing so fast. Just even myself here in California, where it used to be completely illegal, we're starting to see mass adoption of sports betting. Everyone's able to bet from their phones now. It's quick, it's easy, it's becoming more and more legal. We're talking about, again, first mover advantage being absolutely massive. The compound annual growth rate, 11.7% from 2022 to 2030. I actually, again, think that's a little bit conservative, but we're still talking about some massive numbers here. The base year, 2021. Historical data is from 2018 through 2020. That's where they're getting some of their future projections from. The forecast period is from 2022 to 2030. Let's take a look at this graph right here. So sports on which mobile gamers, gamblers rather, 18 plus of course, because that's the legal betting age pretty much worldwide for the most part, placed in bets last month. Data collected October 2022. The NFL, of course, being the giants that it is, 81%, NBA, MLB, all the way down here to golf. We have a market size value in 2021, of course, like I said, 70 billion US dollars. Projected to grow more than twice that. I think it's going to be more like a 3 or 4x. Yeah, there's a lot to be done here. That's why, again, I'm so excited about this particular platform, because what they're doing and why they're doing it on Cardano gets me very excited. You know, I'm in favor of anything that brings eyes and people and mass adoption and growth to Cardano. And of course, the idea of expanding outside of Cardano into some of the other NFT platforms to bring in even larger sums of people for more mass adoption. Sports Alpha Club forecast revenue growth. Global betting market analysis provides a solid basis on which to assess potential SAC revenue and growth. Despite first mover advantage in the CNFT and crypto space, the team have chosen an exceedingly cautious projection for SAC. Now, I like that there. They're not blowing up smoke and mirrors here. They're basically saying, hey, conservatively, this is what we project for growth, and this is what we're after. What are they after? A very conservative market share of just 1/1000th of the 1% of the global sports betting market, and annual growth rate of just 1/100th of 1% have been used. Now we've seen the numbers. Let's take a look at how the revenue will be allocated monthly as shown below. There's your revenue distribution pie chart here. As can be seen, nearly 1/3 is distributed to the SAC community. Holders of the membership cards, 25%, and holders of the Wolfpack NFTs, which is a future NFT release, will be 7%. A further 10% will be committed to community proposals. Now let's take a look. We've been talking about these membership cards. The rarity, there's only 500 of these. There's 45 platinum, 111 gold, and 344 silver. Guaranteed alpha token presale mint. These are stackable, so the more of these you own, the more you'll be able to mint on the token presale. The alpha airdrop, 3% of the total supplies, it's going to be 9.75 billion, will be distributed to the holders of these membership cards. 25% of the platform betting revenue will be shared with holders. That's massive. If this platform can bring in a huge share of revenue, as they plan to do, the reason why they're building this, those membership card holders are going to be very happy with the success of Sports Alpha Club. A percentage discount on platform bets. So you also get to have a nice little discount on your in-game betting platform. The guarantee of the whitelist for the Wolfpack NFT collection mint. A discount percentage on the price of all future mints as well. A discount on SAC branded merch. So of course, if they're going to grow large, they want to have merch. Of course, merch is great advertisement walking around the streets, and I'm sure that that's going to be a globally targeted plan as well. So using the very conservative market share of just the 1/1000th of the 1% that we talked about for the global sports betting market, and an annual growth rate for the SAC of just 1/100th of the 1%. Membership card holders can expect, now based on these projections, to receive an average passive income of $36 in 2024, increasing to $11,150 in 2034 per month per card. Now, of course, this is based on all of their metrics and all of the accomplishments as well. I always advise people, again, to do your own research, do some deep dive. I'll take another opportunity right now to tell you there's a link in the description box below, so you can read every single bit of language concerning the building of this project and the growth of this project in their actual in-depth white paper. Let's move on here. The Alpha token planned utility and benefits. Betting platform primary currency, listed and fully capitalized for ADA interchange. Token burn mechanisms introduced later, enhancing the value. Of course, we know a good burn is always a good thing because you're decreasing the supply while hopefully at the same time increasing the user ability for people to continue to use these tokens. The use of DeFi protocols, e.g. yield farming for passive income. So that's pretty interesting. Look into that yourself there as well. I again implore you to do your own research in the white paper itself concerning such things. Decentralized governance of the alpha holders' voting power. Proposed improvements suggest new features that are allowing the community to be a part of all of the growth and the trajectory that they continue to go on. Taking a look here at the alpha tokenomics. Necessity for liquidity pool and DEX plus betting pool. Adequate capital for platform build to roadmap stage 3 for the 5 major US leagues. Of course, we talked about that a little bit earlier in this video. Adequate growth capacity for token, but never too big to place a small bet. It's nice to know this is going to be available for people who are also some of the smaller bettors out there. Incorporate Lucky 777 somewhere in ADA value of each alpha token. So let's take a look at this graph here. You got the pre-sale of 113.75 billion. This is all broken down by the pre-sale of the tokens itself here. And you can see where they spread that all out. You can always pause this and enhance that yourself if you like to learn more visually with pie charts and such thing. Let's take a look about some of the future plans they have coming up here. The Wolfpack NFT collection, the SAC community PFP collection for recognition and bonding, sharing the project success with much more of the community, artwork and direct support of international branding, global marketing plan, add funding for roadmap stage 4, the global expansion. They want to get that a lot faster, which is great. Get it done here in Cardano first and then start to expand out there as rapidly as you possibly can. That's how mass adoption happens. Benefits to holders, 7% of the total revenue shared monthly via CNFT staking, and the percent price discount on SAC branded merch. Now let's take a look at a few of their partnerships here. This is a nice little note. Thank you for reading this light paper. Again, go check out the details of the white paper itself. Now they have an update to this, of course. There's a lot more projects that they've already been working with, but they've got some of them right here to highlight. We've got Lazy Llamas, we've got The Block is Hot, the big investment group. We've got one of my favorite projects here, of course, Bank. We are all partnered with them. So you look at us, we look at Bank, Risk, and Sports Alpha Club, 3 projects who plan on bringing their token value to the ADA, the Cardano ecosystem here, helping to grow Cardano. We're all working together. We're all supporting each other. Instead of working against each other, we are working with each other to make user experience here in Cardano something great. Equine, another big name, Space Pugs Alpha. They've been working with them since day one. I remember those days going all the way back. And of course, if they updated this, you would see Ultimate CNFT right here, as well as Risk. And they have a lot more coming soon. And I know this for a fact because I'm working with them on some of these partnerships. Keep an eye on some of the upcoming spaces that we have. Keep an eye on the token release date, when they're going to be having all that come to market. And of course, you can follow me at Ultimate CNFT for all of those updates on my home Discord. And of course, again, being partnered with Risk, we are always sharing information with each other to once again help overwhelmingly make Cardano the cream that rises to the top. I love to see this hardworking team bring into light everything they've done. They've been around for well over a year. They've got a lot of work to do, but they've already laid a great foundation. Sports Alpha Club coming up here in October 2023. I'll check you later. Peace out and God bless.